Alright, hello and welcome back to another session of Coffee Talk 2. Hope you guys are doing well. As always, in last session, we had a bit of everything, didn't we? Hyde, I think Hyde showed up. I think that was new, right? He showed up twice, you know. He had a chat with Lucas and also Lua and Bailey, right? About the wedding stuff, right? And what else was there? We saw, you know, we were talking about the person slashing the tires, right? The vandalism, talking about the tree, the dead tree. That somebody was killed, right? Somebody got like run over, or a car crash happened, right? And apparently the person was some kind of being that was it possession? Like they brought their spirit onto the tree, and you know the tree got removed, and maybe it's the vengeance of that spirit, right? The vengeance. And what else? Silver and Amanda, I think, and you know they were just talking about Silver's dating and Amanda, how she's being accustomed to the human world. Or the Earthlings world, I guess. And Silver was talking about the cafe, right? He was talking about he was making a refugee. Is it a refugee? It's not a refugee. It's like some kind of I forgot what the correct word is. It'll pop up soon. But he was creating some kind of like spot for aliens just to chill, right? Is it a refugee spot? I don't think so. But the agent came in, and I think I might have missed giving Silver the key card, but I don't know if that was necessary or not. I don't know if it disappeared after the next day. So, and what else? Well, what did we end it on? I think we just ended on Riona. Yeah, Riona and Lucas. You know, they finally met up again, and she denied his offer to be on his like talent show, right? They wanted to do. But now we're on day, I believe it's day 9. Because we've been only doing 4 per session. Okay, what's happening here? Dinner with the team, huh? Damn, him and the whole squad, huh? Last night was wild, I wonder. Rachel with the selfie. Normal sketch. Dinner with the team. Alright, did I lose something? What is it? What's happened? I thought there was more stuff in the drawer yesterday. I might miss it. We've lost the apartment key. Well, that sucks. Let's see. All the ingredients are stocked up. And the weather's keeping quiet. Looks like a good night to listen to some stories. Gala. How's it going? And Hyde. Here we go, the duo. Good evening, Mr. Hyde, Mr. Gala. Nice to see you too. How did it go at the hospital today? Well, it was fine, except I was a little exhausted. Goodness, are you having issues with children again? No, that's not it. It's just... Well, for starters, my Fury's giving me a hard time. Your Fury? Is it a full moon already? No. But I sometimes get pre-Fury symptoms. Pre-Fury? Yeah, it's a common thing for werewolves. A few days ago, before the full moon, our bodies start to prepare for Fury. And that changes the way they react to pretty much everything. Symptoms vary depending on who you ask. But it can affect our muscles, our appetite, our energy levels. It can give us headaches, and a lot of other stuff. Small but annoying. That doesn't sound pleasant. No, to be honest, it's not great. For me, I've been feeling pretty sore and more tired than usual. And a bit crankier as well. Is there a drink that I could help you with that? I never found one, but if anyone could come up with it, it's you. What do you have? Alright, since the Gala had consume your Fury, maybe it'll work with a pre-Fury? Maybe. I think it needs to be more relaxing. Like a Galahad, but with no caffeine. And maybe blue. Alright, so, okay. So that's the biggest hint ever. We can't mess this up, surely. Tea, milk, ginger. But the Gala Hyde doesn't even have caffeine. Well, does tea have caffeine? I don't think so. Depending on the tea, I guess. Ooh, I just felt like a weird chill down my spine there. Milk. Is it milk and ginger? Have we done this combination? I think we have, no? Blue pea, ginger, blue pea, milk and... Why is lemon? Is it lemon for Galahad? No, right? Blue pea, milk and ginger. Have we not done that? Blue pea, milk and honey. Milk, alright. This must be it, right? A Gala tea. Well, that definitely is. That's definitely what we're looking for. Here you go. Do you come up with these names on the spot, Jeff? Ah, no. It takes a bit of soul searching. Tailor to the situation and so on. Almost makes it sound like you know in advance what we're gonna order. Call it a 6th sense. Right, let's see how your 6th sense tastes then. I'm guessing that's a bit fourth wally, right? Think. Gala tea. We only have one more left of the blue tea line. Of the blue pea line, right? What's going on here? Yeah. Gala here, what he's got? Veteran, now working in a hospital. And yeah. Hey. This is excellent, exactly what I needed. Very happy to hear that. How about Hyde? He's being quiet. What's with the long looks, you two? If something happens, some more attention. Actually, Jeff, guess I'll just come out with it. I need your help. My help? Come on, I wasn't that bad. No, I was so tired today I nearly fell asleep on the job. Most importantly, it's not good for you. Moping around, sulking, refusing to look at solutions. Never seen you like this. I'm getting worried. There's nothing to worry about. You say that, but then you spend entire nights looking miserable. No advice I come up with is good enough. And Hyde, I'm barely keeping it together as is. You should know by now how I feel when Fury's about to hit. Yeah, that's true. I take it you two ended up chatting yesterday after all. Yeah, you bet we did. After I walked out of here, I headed home and found this one. Laying on the sofa, staring at the ceiling. Looking so gloomy, he sucked the colour out of the room. And it's not the first time either. It's a constant these days. Please help him, Joe. I'm at my wit's end. Fine. Mr. Hyde. Fine. The truth is, I'm bored to death. I would be if it wasn't for the whole immortality thing. I'm nearly 40 years old, and I've never been this bored in my entire life. Interesting. You usually make it sound like you're much older. 4 years old in vampire years. I'm not saying how old is that in other species years. Eyes on the prize, Jev. Intervention first, gossip later. My apologies. Why are you so bored, Mr. Hyde? My job. What was that? My job. Hey, no need to shout. Well, I'm also irritated about it, okay? I'm not exactly used to sitting around twiddling my thumbs, but modeling stopped being fun ages ago. You didn't mention something like that last time. You are trying to leave modeling behind then. Yeah. Is there any specific reason for that? It's all just so brief. Back when I started modeling, people thought of fashion in a different way. They wanted to keep their outfits for a while, so they had to be elegant, well-made, and versatile. Some campaigns that I featured in stayed on billboards for months. I knew the clothes would last decades. In a way, it felt like I was building a bond with the wearers. Is it the wearers or is it their wearers? Their wearers. And or something that would feature in their cherished memories. But then social media came and it all became disposable. The clothes themselves, of course, but the models even more. I shoot a campaign. The brand posted it online. It gets attention for what, 10 minutes? Then another campaign comes in and everything's forgotten. Blink and it's gone. There's no bond to be built there. Isn't that changing these days though? With slow fashion and the like. That's true, and people are getting into vintage clothes too. I salute that. But the reality of my job remains the same. What about your fans? You have so many people following you. You mentioned that last night. My answer hasn't changed. They follow me because they think I'm pretty. Being admired is nice, but it doesn't constitute a bond. So you're saying that you like to leave more of a mark. Here we go. Maybe so. Talking about the marks, huh? It would be nice if I did something that people remembered. That became a part of their lives in a real way. You do know you have people in your life in a real way, right? People who always remember you. That's not the same thing. Maybe you should study to become a doctor or something. That would make a real difference. No thank you, the job still needs to be fun. Studying for 10 years just to exhaust myself in 4-hour shifts? Do you mistake me for a hard-working vampire? You see what I'm dealing with, Joe? It does seem to be a thorny issue. Perhaps you'd like to mull it over with a drink in hand, Mr. Hyde. Yeah, that sounds good. Why don't you give Hibiscus another shot, Joe? I'll give you a hint. Make it very, very spicy Hibiscus. How should I bloody know? Alright, I'm gonna figure this out. I'm pretty sure it was a drink and it was like, this ain't none. Hibiscus, hibiscus, hibiscus. I think we gave him this, right? Very spicy. There's 2 ways to make it spicy, right? Cinnamon. No, it's not. It must be ginger, right? Hibiscus, ginger, gingers. The combination of the lifetime. Zobo. Alright, is this it, my friend? Here's one Zobo for you. Let's see. Do you know me well, Jev? So I take this works for you. This is perfectly executed Zobo, if I ever tasted one. Let's see you made good use of your ginger resupply. So you knew I couldn't get it right that time. Alright, forgive an old man his old man jokes, I see. Could even do it in the first place. Alright, what's Hyde here? Part of Los Angeles Agency, old enough. It's still seeking the truth and purpose of life, huh? Okay, okay. Brew pad. Zobo Zobo. Like cloves and pineapple. That's a weird combination. When Hyde was wallowing in self-pity yesterday, I told him many people cared about him, and I bet you can definitely figure it out that one hibiscus drink he likes. So now I get to say that I was right, and Hyde gets to buy me dinner. What place am I choosing? Ugh. Gonna pick that horrible steakhouse again, aren't you? You know it. Have you won other bets in the past, Mr. Gala? Let's see. You say it, Hyde. We won every single one of the bets we ever made. Wow. Yeah, I'm this close to being able to buy a new TV with the money I'm saving on food. Just roll in my face, why don't you? Somebody else is coming in. Who could it be? It's Lua. Oh, hi, everyone. Hey, Lua. Hi, Lua. Busy night, I see. Hi, Miss Lua. Busy and lively, just the way we like it. That's good. I'm really glad you're here, Hyde. I want to apologize for the other night. I was so excited to see you, especially since it had been a while. We ended up fighting with Bailey's instead. Alright, what's going on? Something got the stories up? Alright, thanks, Lucas. You must be getting bored of our arguments. It's alright, they're kind of fun to watch. How's things with you two, by the way? Just let me order before I answer. Is it alright, Jev? Yeah, of course, what'd you like? Spend the whole day talking in meetings and presentations. I have a bit of a sore throat. Is there anything you can recommend me for that? I don't know. Definitely something with lemon and honey. Sounds great. Oh god. How should I know which one that could be? Let's see the brew pad. I don't think just yawning like no tomorrow. Wouldn't it be like tea, lemon, and then honey? Oop. Tea, lemon, and honey. That's not honey. Tea, lemon, and honey. Must be tea. Tea is always a good fix. Ooh, a Midsummer's Night Dream. I don't know if that's the one. Here you go. Some honey to soothe, some lemon to boost recovery. Thanks, Joe. Oh, Dr. Joe. Oh, this is truly lovely. Just what I needed. It's great to hear. Company's trying to get a big contract. Alright. I've been organizing meetings with, let's see. Oh, Lewis got the full favorite things. Lover of the bright moonlights, believer in life without a fight. Big fan of art and poetry. What I'm doing with my life, worked 9 to 5 in a train company by day. Going to poetry readings and museums on the weekends. Enraptured by the forbidden fruit. Okay, so what she said. So I've been organizing meetings with everyone, yeah, making sure it's all going according to plan. That sounds pretty tough. Yeah, it's a lot of responsibilities and decision making. Part of me likes that, but part of me feels the pressure of it. It's nice to be able to unwind with a warm cup. Anyhow, to answer your earlier question, Gala, probably gathered that Bai and I have been fighting. Yeah, and Hyde told me a little bit about it too. Right, well, we haven't discussed the wedding for the past couple of days. And honestly, done me a lot of good. The thing is, no Bai means well. He suggests all these things that he thinks I like. I should like him. He's paying attention, not just sending random ideas. I should be grateful that he's trying to please me. But I get annoyed instead. And then I start feeling guilty that I'm annoyed. It makes me even more annoyed. It's not great, I know. Well, it'd be easier if we always acted rationally. We've only got annoyed at the right people for the right reasons. Things aren't that simple, are they? That's true. Although I guess if you figured out what actually annoys you, it would help. That's the problem, I'm not sure. At first, I thought I was tired and worried. The decision making at my job is taking a toll for sure. It's a bit hard for me to also deal with organizing things in my personal life. Also, the financial side of it is hard to navigate. I don't want Bai to spend too much money, but right that involving my family comes with strings attached. I'm not sure how to avoid that though. I'm realizing that might not even be the main issue. The more he sends me links to venues and caterers, the more it all feels wrong to me. I don't mean the wedding itself. I want to get married to Bai, but the way we're planning it, I don't know. I've been to my friends' weddings before. I've always been browsing the most popular wedding pictures online. They're always these big parties, very put together, very classy. They have their whole families over, their friends and colleagues. Wait, hold on a sec. They rent these beautiful barns and they hire their live bands. They wear designer dresses and bespoke suits. I used to look at that and think, this is great, this is what I want. Now it all feels more and more off to me. Why don't you tell your fiance then? What if he thinks I'm getting cold feet? Or that I'm questioning his ability to help with the budget? It's up to you how do you communicate it. It's up to how you communicate. I don't know why I said that. It's up to how you communicate it, isn't it? Right, but it's still a difficult topic. We've been through so much, you all know that. It's supposed to be our special day, a way to celebrate our partnership. I wants to honor that. He feels awful. He'll feel awful if he thinks I don't. Or if he thinks I don't trust him. Well, you and your elf are well matched. You always worry, yeah, so much about what others think. Instead of working out your own wants and needs. You realize that's the important bit, right? I mean, generally, yes, I get that. How does it apply here? What do you think it means to honor your partnership? To celebrate it properly, for starters. Right. And who are you in that partnership with? I believe you've met him, the blonde guy with the puppy eyes. What? He's blonde. Is Bailey blonde? Let me see Bailey. Okay. I'm glad you remember that because you were making it sound like you were in a relationship with your friends who got married. And the strangers who put wedding pictures online. This is your relationship you're celebrating. Why are you so concerned with other people's weddings? The special day needs to make sense to the two of you. Have it in trainers at a fast food joint if that's what you like. That way you can also take the budget out of the equation. A simpler wedding won't feel shabby if you make it feel properly yours. I still want a pretty outfit and decent food. Thank goodness. A point well taken. It's just, the family might have certain expectations. Do they openly say that? No. Then maybe they do. Or maybe you just think they do. The only way to find out is to talk to them. Besides, isn't Bailey's also about to become your family? You sure are the only family he's got. Well, he's the only family he's got. I'm not saying to disinvite everyone or to fight with them or anything. You shouldn't put their needs above your own. I really shouldn't, should I? You've given me a food for thought. Thanks, Hyde. My pleasure. Man, Hyde really is like He's like solved like 3 problems in this. I guess he has his own problems, right, with getting bored. But Hyde he really knows. This guy's got some wisdom. If that makes sense. This is how you perked up when you give people advice, Hyde. Maybe you should become a therapist. You know what? That ain't a bad idea. I don't know if therapist is the... You think therapist? He's considering. Gee, thanks for the vote of confidence. I did say I might become a couples counselor. I agree with what you all implied. I don't think I'm quite tactful enough for that. I'm looking to change careers, Hyde. Yeah, that's true. He's bored of modeling. Why is it too impermanent? Wants to leave a mark. Wants to have fun. Just a very quick summary. Oh, I see. Well, is there any way you can make modeling fun again? I don't think so. Last time I had proper fun was maybe 20 years ago. What happened then? I was modeling a capsule collection for a young designer. She wanted to take her own pictures. We got a studio, looked the outfits there, found someone to do her makeup. Then she whipped out an old film camera and a proper relic. But the Polaroids, I haven't seen one like that since the 60s. My dad had an old black and silver camera with 2 lenses. Or something like that? Yeah, exactly like that. She said she preferred it because of the way it captured the light. And also because it was a slower experience. Something that will allow us to connect more. At first, I didn't think much of it. I started doing the usual, posing, switching, posing some more. Something felt different, and I realized where I was. Most of the time, we were just talking. We only took a picture once in a few minutes, if that. Is that unusual? Yep. Most fashion photographers take dozens of pictures in a row. I felt a bit sorry for her, to be honest. I thought she didn't know what she was doing, and that she was wasting her money. We had a great time, and we kind of got friendly, I guess. Because at the end of it, she let me use up the remaining exposures. Pulled around, shot some random stuff, and one portrait of her. Then, she suggests I come with her to her dark room. Watch how she developed the pictures and how they came out. Did always have a fondness for dark places. Comes with the territory. As for the pictures, well, they were gorgeous. First of all, I looked really like me. You know, a me I could recognize. But that's not even what stuck with me the most. It's the care she put in processing each frame, working each picture through the chemical baths, hanging them, drying them. It was like watching a magical ritual. And her portrait. When she saw it, she got a bit emotional. She said she was used to being on the other side of the camera. And it was the first time she really liked the portrait someone took of her. I'm in a weird place these days. It's not like me to tell these kind of tales. Or to launch into sloppy monologues? Sloppy. Really. Just forget it. No, I think it's a beautiful story. It gives me an idea. I think of another career for you. Please share, Lua. You were doing both of us a solid. Go on. Alright, well, maybe it's because I've looked at the same... Yawning. Well, maybe it's because I've looked at so many of them recently. But apparently, film is making a big comeback for wedding pictures. It's what you said, it captures the light beautifully. Damn, I'm gonna be a photographer? It's a more personal, slower approach. Maybe you could try that. Who, me? No, the other vampire who's looking for a new line of work. I think you got the wrong guy here, Lua. I know I'm disgustingly sentimental these days. I'm not that far gone. Attending one wedding gives me cavities, let alone several per month. Ah, well, forget about that. No, don't forget about it at all. It will be perfect for you. Come on, Hyde. I know you like to play strong and sarcastic, but you are sentimental. You love to chat people up. You solve all the bridesmaids' drama and offend the parents. Most importantly, you do something for these people that they'll never forget. But look at your pics, their whole lives. If that's not leaving a mark, I don't know what is. You're assuming they won't get divorced. Damn. I don't know if this is the right topic for Miss Lua. It's alright, I know some marriages end in divorce, but it doesn't change anything, does it? Whenever a marriage lasts for a few months or several decades, the wedding is still an unforgettable moment in someone's life. Our career in the mafia is really looking up. You're hopeless. I'm falling asleep on my chair now, so I'm gonna head back. Do whatever you want, you thick skull vampire. Just don't stay out late, okay? Yeah, alright. That's my cue as well. I have some thinking to do. Maybe some talking. Thanks again, Hyde, and good luck. I hope your next adventure is a good one. It will be. Good night, Lua. Good night, Trev. Alright, see you later. Alright, good night, you two. Photographer. Photographer Mr. Hyde, huh? Here we go again, last one sitting. Indeed, proper night owls. He didn't say anything about the wedding photographer idea. It's ridiculous, right? That's not for me to say, but I wouldn't call it ridiculous. It sounds like you enjoyed the whole film photography experience. You do like being around people, don't you? I do, sometimes. I'm not a romantic. People getting married, I think they're taking a first step into forever. Well, there's no such thing as forever. Everyone ends up disappointed in some way, and then, next thing you know, I don't want to sound too depressing. You don't believe in love? Of course I do, but only in a certain kind. You can choose to keep supporting someone to enjoy their company. You can do that for years with friends, family, lovers. At the end of the day, you're still you, a separate person. They're still them. There's no two souls becoming one, not really. I know, the one time I tried, it really didn't work out. You do regret trying. No, I guess I don't. It's confirmed for me that marriage and the like, it's never going to be my thing. And there's freedom knowing that about myself. It's giving me space to build other relationships that work much better. At the same time, when I see people who truly believe it, people who walk into it willing to share their lives so closely, even for the most of them it won't pan out. There's something beautiful there. Like watching a butterfly fly too close to a flame. Or a flower bloom like it will never wilt. Well, in my case, I signed off my wings, but I'm still here. And on that day, or a minute when I said we'll be together forever and I meant it, I sure felt alive. If you know all that, then you must also know that it is something worth celebrating. It's something worth helping other people celebrate. You're a tricksy one, Jev. I'm too tired to fight your logic. Which means it's time for me to head back. Of course, Mr. Hyde. I meant to say, I appreciate our one-to-one chat. I hope we can keep providing you with a comfortable space here. Oh, it's plenty comfortable for sure. Besides, well, it all boils down to this, doesn't it? What's happening here? Alright, Lucas is, I think he just fucking somewhere. The way time passes for me is very different from anyone else I know. Thank goodness Gala is from a long-living species. But even then, he'll grow old before I do eventually. The world will change 100 times. Technologies will die out. New technologies will come. I'll feel again the way I feel now in a century, maybe two. And Lua and Gala won't be around to give me advice. The world won't wait for me. You will, am I right? This is very perspective of you, Mr. Hyde. Hey, you've grown to know me quite well. It's only fair that I know you a little in return. I suppose that's true. But anyway, I'm looking forward to that. What? Are we like Silver and Amanda? Must be, right? Nothing's room for me. Alright. Thank you for your trust, Mr. Hyde. So apparently I'm gonna live till like forever. We'll make sure it's not misplaced. I know you will. On that note, I guess I'm gonna go browse for film cameras. Damn. Oh, damn, Riona. Coming in. What's the worst that could happen? Indeed. Take care of yourself, friend. And you as well. What's this music? Feeling better? Alright. The world won't wait for you, Mr. Hyde. Some of us will. Damn, that was a pretty good day, then. That was a strong day, that one. I like that.